Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Couple of things we want to talk about today. I want to have an open discussion. I wanted to see what you individuals wanted to talk about. I don't think we have enough. I be trying to have like one. Shout out to James S. There's usually James S.'s idea that we need to have at least one, I believe, open discussion a week. Not for nothing. They got the gym downstairs. I need to start hitting that. Need to at least having one open discussion a week. I decided today we're gonna do open discussion. If everybody remember when we used to have Conspiracy Wednesday, that's basically what Conspiracy Wednesday was. It was for open discussion. So we could come in here and we could talk about whatever people want to talk about that might not necessarily be inside of the realm of what we would normally discuss. And with all that being said, let's call out the drops from yesterday. Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Let's do roll call real quick. Hey, y'all do know one of the reasons in which why I try to let the beginning of the show go about 3 or 4 minutes with the cup of coffee or the fireworks or whatever the case is, and I try to start a little bit later, is to give y'all opportunities to get here so people don't miss anything that they might want to see. What up, D Vertical? I'm gonna assume we're getting a whole lot of dislikes right now. I just want to check if y'all don't mind. What the hell? I don't know what any of that is about. Shout out to that shit though. 5 so far. Shout out to that. Homeboy that's going and coming back with new accounts. Thank you very much, because those dislikes are like likes. That tells YouTube that stuff is happening over here, so that's actually beneficial to the channel. So thank you. What up, D Vertical? How you doing today, my brother? Salute. Hope all of those elevators is working appropriately while you elevating the world to higher standards. What up, Lex Luger? How you doing, my brother? Salute. Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Hope everything is good. What up to the business? What up, Reams World? Reams World said that I wake up in time for morning coffee. Yeah, apparently. What up, Liberty Hazelton? What up, Taz the God? Haven't seen you in a while, Taz the God. Hope everything is good. He says, top of the morning, Frost. Morning, BBN family. Let's make this Tuesday glorious. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Watts Games? Couple of things that I want to say real quick. And so I was hearing, I saw another YouTube content creator. I'm not going to say their name. But I saw, apparently, Jay Prince might be having this whole situation fixed. Apparently Jay Prince might be having this whole situation fixed, or they might be fixing the whole situation involving Jay Prince and Rock Nation in regards to Meg Thee Stallion. And this is what I have to say about that real quick. Rock Nation has already put so much money into Meg Thee Stallion. Like, this whole campaign thing going on with Meg Thee Stallion, y'all know that's been Rock Nation, right? Y'all know that, right? Like, that's been Rock Nation, this whole campaign. Hold on one second. about that. The water is kind of hard, so I be needing to put some lotion on. And I forget. Like I don't like. Weirdly enough, like I don't really put lotion on my. This is what I put on my face, by the way. I just want to show you something. This is what I've been putting on my face lately. Boom, like this type of shit. So I am trying to keep the self up. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about this morning? I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna discuss. But I do want to say this also in regards to so just so we could be clear. Did anybody hear about? God dang it! I used the wrong one. I used the right one. Did anybody hear about the fight that was on the plane with Batty G and some other chick was fighting on the plane? Could I just say something real quick? Why wouldn't people that's part of hip hop culture go anywhere and see each other? Why is it always like some weird shit? Like, are these people planning this? Like, are these people like, yo, I'm gonna be on the plane. I'm gonna be flying in out of wherever. Let's have a situation and get our names popping. I'm telling you right now, a lot of this BS that you be seeing, this should be contrived. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think a lot of this BS that we be seeing when these people be doing this and these people be doing that, I think a lot of that shit is contrived. I think a lot of that shit is made up. I'm sorry. That's where I'm at with it. You could think whatever you want about whatever you want, but I think a lot of these beefs are made up. And so you have individuals they don't know that these beefs are made up, and they think that that's really the way that people conduct themselves and act in real life. Don't be confused. A lot of these individuals that's having all of these fake unnecessary beefs, all of that shit is made up. It's all fake. Don't fall for it. Now, I don't know if that plane shit was fake, just to be clear with you, because I don't know why anybody would want to make it so they can't ride on a plane. But can I please point out that before those two girls, it was Batty G and some other chick was fighting on the plane. You want to know who else just got kicked off a flight? Fucking what's this dude name? Lil Pump. Then Lil Pump just get kicked off a flight. Then Lil Pump just get kicked. So that's what we doing now. Right now, everybody's trying to get kicked off of flights. Why? Lil Pump got kicked off of JetBlue. Lil Pump probably don't even fly JetBlue. He probably went on JetBlue just to get kicked off because he know he don't never fly it. Gotta reshare something real quick. Think about that for a minute. That's why I didn't even report the shit. I didn't report Lil Pump getting kicked off of JetBlue, and that's the reason why. He probably listen. He probably don't fly JetBlue. Went over there on purpose just so he could have a situation. Just so he can have a situation to be in the media. Like, yo, I got kicked off of JetBlue. Yeah, but nigga, you ain't never flew JetBlue before. You fly all of them other things. Lil Pump got a little bit of money. What the? You think he flying JetBlue? Time out. Stop everything. Who think Lil Pump normally flies JetBlue? You think Lil Pump is normally fly? Shout out to Vic Star. We got Vic's in the house. Shout out to who thinks Lil Pump normally flies JetBlue? Who's like, nah, Lil Pump probably don't even normally fly JetBlue. Let me know. Because I'm going to say something. This is what stood out to me when Homegirl was talking. I'm going to tell you what stood out to me when Homegirl was explaining the situation. One of the things that she was saying is that, you know, if you see me on the back of the plane, it's because there's no seats. If you see her in culture, whatever. I don't know. I don't care about none of that. But what that does tell me is you was trying to make excuses for where you was at. So 9 times out of 10, like, okay, first of all, you probably always fly that. Let's just keep it a stack. I don't care how much money I have. Unless I have money, I'm going to fly economy. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing this morning? Hold on. Hold on, sorry about that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Like, I don't even care. Like I'm gonna fly unless it's just dangerous. If it's dangerous, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, my life is important. But other than that, I'm gonna be like, you telling me I'm saving a couple of bucks? Let's go. I'm gonna assume all of these guys know how to fly a plane. You're a pilot, right? So that's what type of time I'm gonna be on. But who thinks that Lil Pump generally flies fucking a fucking JetBlue? Get out of here. What up, Brian Spike Hopkins? This is top of the morning to everybody. LB23, Oakland, California. Salute to the Bay. Who thinks who thinks freaking Little Pump? Vic says, please remember to hit the like button and show some love. Please remember to hit them like buttons. So I think this is just some new clout chasing thing. I expect to I'm not gonna say what I expect, but don't be surprised to see more individuals having problems on the plane. Just don't be surprised when more people were talking about, they got kicked off of this plane and they got kicked off of that plane. I wouldn't be surprised if them girls was trying to get kicked off of the plane to begin with. Why are y'all fighting on the plane? Fighting on the plane is serious. Do y'all remember when I had the situation on the plane with the damn with the black Karens? For everybody that don't know, we had a situation on the plane when I was coming back from Las Vegas with some black Karens. They removed me from the plane, and then I started, then it was what it was, and then the next thing you know, I think they realized they was in the wrong. I said, yo, how you gonna kick me off the plane? That lady calling me the N-word. They said, you should have seen their fucking faces, man. It was crazy. They was like, what? I said, yeah, I got this shit on tape. She calling me the N-word. Y'all kicked me off the plane. After that, then, they simmered down and stopped trying to, because you gotta understand I'm black, and I'm a black man. And us black men, whenever anybody get into a dispute with us somewhere, it's just like, just to be fair, it seems like it's usually taken like we're the aggressor. So us as black men, whenever there's any problem, we have to literally stand there and we have to like be the calmest. We don't even got a choice. It don't matter how much we bubbling inside, we got to be the calmest. We got to be the most serene, because if the other person raises their voice, it's okay. But if we raise our voice, now all of a sudden the cops got to get called, people got to go to jail, all types of insanity. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, that shit was crazy. Shout out to them black Karens, though. I should repost that footage for the hell of it. I should repost the shit and then send it to Sean King and be like, yo, Sean King, what's up with this? You heard what Vix just said? I never went away. Vix said she never went away, but yes, back properly now. Missed you all. Vix never went nowhere. That's why whenever people came in here and was like, where's Vix at? I was like, yeah, you the ops. You the ops. I'm going to eat some of this, right? Because I want a little bit more, I was going to say something that sounded wrong, but I would like to have a little bit more sugar. With all that being said, I'm taking questions this morning. Any questions? What reasonable question would somebody like to ask me? And also, is there any other YouTube content creator that wears Levi's? Because if not, I want to own that. Because apparently, Star owns the whole Tommy Hilfiger thing. So if there any other YouTube content creators that wears Levi's, because I want to own that. What up, BMF? I want to own that. If there's any other YouTube content creators that wear Levi, because I want to own the whole Levi's thing. Morning buns. These aren't the buns I would like in the morning. And they're not close enough. But you get what you can get. I saw some cutie in the building last night. All right, let's get to some actual news. Real quick before we even start, if y'all haven't, why is this crooked? Why is this crooked like this? What the fuck? Hold on, I'm sorry about that, y'all. If you haven't already, pull up to the I just want to throw this out here. I haven't put this up here for y'all in a while. If you haven't already, pull up to the BBN store. Pull up to the BBN Apparel and Design Shop. I'm pretty sure that we have something that you will like. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, real quick, real talk. That green team bag is lit. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all don't like that green team design? Hold on. We're gonna get to the news, but y'all don't like this green team design? This shit ain't lit? You telling me this shit ain't lit? You telling me this Harlem jump off right here ain't lit? Oh man, I'm not doing this with you guys today. What the fuck you mean? Oh, somebody's DDSing me right now. Somebody's in my computer DDSing me right now. Boom. Yeah, they in my computer DDSing me right now. Hold on. Hey yo, you busy? Could you check it right now? Alright, not a problem. Just send me a message and then I'll send you all the information. Copy. Alright, let's get back to it. What up, Prince to Amir? My fault, y'all. Just there's the thing that I'm doing right now. Got a thing I gotta do. Alright, let's get to the actual show. Just so we can be clear, I want to be extremely clear and transparent on a couple of things, just so we can be extremely clear and transparent. I think that often when these dudes can't get any publicity, they put out fake news. All right, that's what they do. It is what it is. They've been using TMZ for years. For years, they've been using TMZ. Why do you think you have a celebrity go to a show or something like that, and then all of a sudden, when they pull up, TMZ is there? You feel me? They come outside and they act like they don't want TMZ around them. They be like, oh man, TMZ, get out of here. The motherfuckers called TMZ before they went there. You understand what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a stack. So that's one of the ways that they was able to promote themselves, and that's good for TMZ because TMZ gets content. If I was TMZ, I would do the same. I don't think TMZ is doing anything wrong by doing that, just so we can be clear. But guess what? We in COVID. People can't go out and move around the way that they want. They might be calling up TMZ and telling TMZ where they're going to be at, and TMZ might be telling them, nah, we're not going to risk our people because of the COVID situation. I don't know. I'm just saying, just, throwing it out there. Because earlier this week, Lil Pump gets into a situation on the plane. Now all of a sudden, Batty G and some other chick get into a situation on the plane. Like, we don't really know. We don't really report on them or nothing like that. I just want to point that out. Why now is everybody getting... When the hell do you think Lil Pump is taking freaking Aqua Blue? What plane is that they said Lil Pump was on? Since when is Lil Pump getting on that plane? You think Lil Pump on that plane? You tell me. You think Lil Pump is riding that? What's the name of that plane? I don't even know the name of that plane. You think Lil Pump is riding around on that Aqua Blue or whatever the hell the name of that plane is? I don't. What up, Mike Hernandez? Yeah, Blue something. I forget the name of it. With all that being said, I just had to make a real quick call about something. I want to know something. Real quick, I got a question. Please answer. As many people as possible. As many people that want to. When Bobby Schmurda gets out, listen. DJ Academics just recently said, allegedly, I didn't hear it, but people have been reporting it to me, telling me about it. DJ Academics said that Tekashi 6ix9ine is coming back in 30 days. Now, we also hear that Bobby Schmurda is going to most likely be up for release February 23rd. Do you think Tekashi 6ix9ine might be trying to come back into the limelight before Bobby Schmurda, gets out? Because when Bobby Schmurda gets out, he might be considered as the king of New York. Soleil! By the young rappers or whatever, none of them niggas could be king of New York to me. I'm just keeping it a stack. But I understand that that's a title that people want to claim. Shout out to Biggie Smalls for making it a thing. Shout out to Biggie Smalls for making it a thing. That's a title people want to claim, right? King of New York, right? Who was the first person claiming to be king of New York? Biggie Smalls, as far as I could tell. Right after, why you think he called himself Frank White? Hold on. There was a movie called King of New York, right? And in the movie King of New York, the dude was Frank White, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Damn, Lawrence Fishburne was in everything. Right? So Biggie Smalls was the first person calling himself King of New York, right? So these dudes, to me, they can't call themselves King of New York. I'm sorry. For me, because I'm not from this generation as far as age is concerned. My rap generation, I can't consider these guys, as much as I might like their music and like, what they do, I can't consider these guys more of a king of New York than a Nas, more of a king of New York than a Jay-Z, more than a king of New York or Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls is the first person I was claiming it that I could remember. Am I wrong, or was somebody else claiming it other than Biggie Smalls? Am I wrong, or was somebody else claiming it other than Biggie Smalls? I don't know who that person is that has absolutely no name or whatever, but I'm kicking you immediately. Boom. So, do you think Takashi 69 might be trying to come out and become relevant again before? Can we get bags? By the way, we could run the chat the chat rate up also. Can we get some bags, please? Somebody came in here with no name. I'm just gonna assume that they was. We're not doing that. We're not doing the person coming in with no name. We're not doing that. Remember what I told admins. Remember what I told y'all in the meeting this morning. I told you. What up, Wavy? What up, Almond Brown? Told you. What I tell you in the meeting this morning. Told you. D Vertical says 6ix9ine always trying to stay relevant. Like right now, they're trying to say that he has some kind of he's at a drug rehab. I heard that somewhere on IG. One of the T pages was saying that they was being reported that his peoples are saying he's in a drug rehab. I don't know how true that is or isn't, but I do know he's on some kind of probation or something, right? So he can't even be on drugs as far as I can tell, right? Isn't he still on some kind of probation or parole or whatever the case is? I don't think he could be on. I mean, parole isn't. I don't think he could be using drugs. So I don't know. But also he's flying all the way all over America, so I don't know if he's still on anything. Prince Tuamir says 6ix9ine wants to rival Bobby for the clout. I don't think there's a. I'm not arguing your point, by the way. I'm not saying that you're incorrect. I'm just saying I don't see how he can even compete at this point because Bobby Schmurda did time and then did extra time. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Was busy doing a thing. Alright, so just so we could be clear. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see myself. Alright, fuck it, do what you do. Just so we could be clear. Just so we could be clear, I personally think, I personally think that, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine, is having drug problems or not. I have no idea. What the fuck do I know, right? But I will say this, unequivocally. If you are a artist, if you are a person in the public eye, you want to stay relevant. I don't know what the dude is doing. Maybe he does have a drug problem. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he wants it to look like he has a drug problem. But all I'm saying is this. What they were saying is that his ops is basically also saying that he got a drug issue, and that his ops was told by his people. So I don't understand. Is his people telling the people that is his ops that he got a drug problem? That kind of sounds crazy to me. I don't know. Might have a drug problem though. What the fuck do I know? Shout out to him and whatever drugs he's taking. But I will say this. Remember before when it was reported that he went in because he was having a problem with muscle, I forgot what they were saying. It was something to do with he was taking some kind of things for him because he was working out. And he was taking some kind of pills or whatever, but he was taking the pills, but he wasn't working out, right? Remember that? And then all of a sudden, a couple of months later, we see him jogging and working out and trying to exercise and get his weight down. That kind of lends to the idea that he really was popping pills and got sick. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. I used to date this chick, right? And she wasn't fat or nothing like that. Don't get it confused. But she had a baby. And when she had a baby, she was trying to lose that little bit of that fupa or whatever you want to call it. I didn't even care that she had it, to be honest with you. So she was trying to lose that little bit of fat that was right here. So while she was trying to lose that little bit of fat that was right here, one of the things that she was doing was she was popping those pills. Those fat burning pills. She got sick. Because she was popping those fat burning pills and she was doing no exercising. She got sick. What those fat burning pills do is it speed up your heart rate. So you can get sick. So when people is trying to say, oh, that sounds fake. No, I know somebody that it happened to. We lived together. I was dating her. I had to have a whole conversation with her about it. So that's a real thing. I'm not saying that it happened to Tekashi. I'm not saying it happened to him at all. But what I'm saying is that shit that they complained about previously when they said that he took whatever pills to lose weight, that's a real thing. I'm telling you. That is legitimately what up, DZ. Salute to DZ up in the house. Salute to Salty Sack. Who else we got up in here? Tiandre Willis Sr. Salute, my brothers. How y'all doing today? That's a real thing. That is not fake. What happens is when you take those pills, those fat burning pills, and you don't do no exercise, no nothing, them shits, you just popping them shits. That shit speed up your heart rate also, and that fucks up your heart rate. That could cause for you to have is it palpitations? I forgot what it calls, but arrhythmic. It could cause for your heart to like beat off a rhythm or whatever the case is. What up, Liberty Hazelton? We got Liberty Hazelton up in the house. Thank you. Salty Sack says those hydroxy cup pills was everywhere in the late 90s, early 2000s. Had a big stand in the middle, so you know what I'm talking about. So when they're busy laughing and joking, oh, these things can't. I'm telling you, I lived with somebody who got sick because she didn't get, because I caught her. because I used to work out and exercise like crazy. You gotta understand, like I grew up working out and exercising. My father actually was in the Guinness Book of World Records for lifting weights. I'm dead serious. Not nothing, because he old as shit. And he was benching like damn near 400 pounds at like 65, 70. I'm dead serious. So I'm saying all this to say, the only reason why it didn't get worse for her and she didn't get real bad heart problems is because I caught her. I didn't know she was taking the fucking pills. I didn't know she was taking the pills. I had no idea. But she had started telling me she was sick. And then and she started telling me what was wrong with her. And she started telling me what was wrong with her. What up, Derek? And I'm like, what in the hell? And what up, Tony Tiano? She started telling me something was wrong. What up, King Will? She started telling me something was wrong with her. So the whole time I'm like, are you sure? Is everything okay? And she was like, she was moving different. Like, you know how it is when you live with somebody and they don't look right. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, I asked her about it and she was like, everything's fine, this and this and that. White crosses. This and this and that, everything is fine. And then I saw the pills she was taking and I saw like the way she was. And I was like, nah, you got to stop taking those pills. Those pills is like cocaine. Boom. I'm telling you. So I said, yo, you got to stop taking those pills. So then she stopped taking the pills and everything went fine. So when I'm seeing these people making jokes like you can't get sick from drinking, yes, you can. You could get sick from taking those pills, especially if you're taking those pills and you ain't working out. That's a fact. That's a bona fide fact. Go talk to a doctor if you don't believe me. They're going to tell you. I'm telling you. So that's why sometimes when people talk, they don't know what they're talking about. I've experienced it. What up, James S? I've experienced it. Literally. Shit was crazy. But she got fine. She stopped taking the pills. It took her a little bit of time. She got back regular. She was just fine. You understand what I'm saying? She went back to drinking coffee, apparently. She was a big coffee drinker. She was a bigger coffee drinker than me. She actually stopped drinking coffee because I didn't really drink coffee back then. She actually had stopped drinking coffee because I didn't drink coffee. And that's another thing I want to say. Y'all got to be mindful. If you are with somebody that has some kind of, that they have a habit, be mindful. You might pick that habit up, no matter what that habit is. Rue Jones, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, facts, Frost says 6ix9ine was drinking coffee on top of them pills with all that caffeine mix. That's a fact. And those pills are addictive. That's a fact. Those pills are also addictive. I ain't gotta lie about none of this. Shout out to her. She was a good woman. She wasn't a bad woman. She was a good woman. I wish I knew how to treat women better when I was with her. Like, I was young. I didn't really know how to, you know what I'm saying? I wish I knew how to treat women better. I didn't have any model of how to treat a female when I grew up. You understand what I'm saying? So it took me a while for me to understand how you're supposed to treat women. Shout out to Kendra. Now I know how I'm supposed to treat women. I just honestly I didn't know. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. Honestly, I 100% had Happy New Year. What up, New York urban legend? I had no idea how to treat women. I thought I did. I thought I did. I didn't. I had never seen any. I never seen men around when it's hard for me to explain, but I never had a template. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, that's old news. I'm pretty sure she's doing just great right now. She was a good woman. I'm weird. Like, if I make it, I'm probably gonna go back to the majority of the women in my life that I dated that did me good, and I'm gonna try to get them a bag. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm just keeping it a stat. Like if I get to the bag, I'm gonna try to find a majority of the females that I dated in my life. But I don't usually date somebody unless I'm trying to get into a long-term relationship. So I'm only talking about 3 or 4 women. To be honest with you, and I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna try to get them a bag. I ain't gonna lie, for real, for real. I could think of 3 females right now off the top of my head that like they really love me for real, for real. They really did love me. So if I have the opportunity, I definitely want to be able to go back, and if I get some real bread, if I get to that bag, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to get them to the bag. I'm not trying to go back to get with them either. If I get with the bag, I'll tell you right now, if I get to the bag, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be dating a woman. Oh, she better be about 5 years younger than me. I'll be keeping it a stack. She gonna be at least 5 years younger than me. If I'm fortunate, I'm gonna run into somebody who tubes is still working. We gonna try to push out one more little frost. I'm laughing at shit, but I'm so serious. I'm laughing at shit, but I'm so serious. What am I talking about? So I just wanted to mention that real quick because we was talking about something else, but I just wanted to mention real quick. But like, yeah, like you could really like them pills for real, for real. So the thing that they said happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine, that's a real thing. I'm not saying it happened to him. It might not have happened to him. What the fuck do I know? But I know it's a real thing because I literally was dating somebody and it happened to them. So it's a real, not bad though because I caught it. You feel me? At this period in time, I wasn't smoking weed. No, I was smoking cigarettes. That's it. I was smoking cigarettes and I occasionally drank. That's it. I wasn't smoking weed. I never did no other drugs. But I wasn't smoking weed. I occasion. I wasn't smoking weed. I occasionally I wasn't smoking weed. I occasionally drank. That's it. You feel me? Like I wasn't doing nothing. I went to work. Let me tell you, when I was dating homegirl, basically, okay, so generally I'm in good shape, right? Generally speaking, right? And I do sports a lot and I work out. Like I used to work out a lot. So when I be dating females, like I'm not gonna lie, it seems like they always feel like they need to like work out or exercise or get in shape for whatever the reason is. I think it's because apparently everywhere I go I get hit on, but I can't tell when females is hitting on me. So I don't need, so I can't tell. Like I literally can't tell. You understand what I'm saying? So apparently I get hit on a lot. So sometimes when I'm dating women, like if you're not super secure with yourself, you're gonna think that but I'm never gonna do that. I've never cheated on a woman. Like one time I did do some weirdo shit where I almost cheated, but I didn't. You understand what I'm saying? But that's one time ever in my life. One time ever in my life. Like I never cheated. So I she felt like she needed to work on herself or keep her stay in shape or whatever. So she was popping pills, and apparently she was popping a lot of pills and also drinking coffee all day and smoking cigarettes all day. And I was like, you gotta work out. Like if you're not gonna work out, you can't take these pills. These pills are not just, you gotta activate the. Okay, so this is this is the best way for me to explain this. Those pills, they're not fat burning pills. What they do is when you take those pills and you work out and you exercise, it activates your metabolism. But if you're not working out and you're not exercising, it don't do shit. All it do is make your heart beat faster and give you heart problems. So the fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine is now jogging, remember they show him jogging and everything, that kind of lends to the idea that he might have been trying to take care of his weight. It kind of lends to the idea that he might have been taking those pills, and it kind of lends to the idea that after he got better, the doctor told him, you have to go work out because your heart is weak. I'm just saying, I don't know. I wasn't there. I was not there. I don't know. But it lends to the idea that he was taking pills that fucked up his heart, and now he's trying to rehab his heart. I don't know this number. Give me 1 second. I was on mute. Sorry about that, y'all. I got a thing going on right now, so I couldn't see the thing. Shout out to Salty Sack's Creations with the $20 drop. Salty Sack Creations walks into the saloon. He's like, oh man. He's walking into the saloon. He's coming in. For everybody that don't know, Salty Sack Creations has a he has a plaque jump off. Hold on. Let me show y'all can see what the fuck what I'm doing real quick. Hold on. Shout out to Salty Sack Creations. I hope y'all can see it. Shout out to Salty Sack Creations. Y'all should go pull up on the homie. He makes. And yo, shout out to the homie. He reshared something from us. Salute. Nobody ever really reshares these things except for Vix. Like, and a couple of y'all. Shout out to I've seen Liberty Hazelton. So shout out to Salty Sacks Creations. He make these plaques right here. You see these? Shout out to Salty Sacks. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Salty Sacks Creations walks into the saloon. Yeah, my stomach. I don't know what the fuck. Salty Sack Creations walks into the saloon. He has his whole plaque. He's standing there like this with his plaque next to him. He's like, yeah, baby. He walks in the saloon. His plaque says, he says, yo, look, we gonna put this plaque on the side of the building where the haters are standing across the street. So every time the haters look at the building, they can just see the plaque that says, the haters. He says haters. It has HAAATTTEEERR and like 6 X's. We're gonna put that plaque up right on the other side of the saloon. So they got the front of the saloon that faces this way. Then there's another side, this side of the saloon, and that's where that's across the street where the haters are standing, screaming out, no Roger, no Rewan, no Rent. Shout out to those guys. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. James S rolls up into the saloon. All you see is smoke with 2 feet walking under it. James S walks up to the saloon. He comes inside. See him walking. He's like this. He looks this way. He looks that way. Then he looks that way. James S comes up to the bar. He sees Salty Sack Creations still standing there with his plaque like this next to him. He says, hey, what up, Salty? Salty looks at James. He says, hey, what up, Smoke? He says, salute, my brother. He says, Salty, you're going to come hang out over there in the smoking section. BBN West with us today. He says, yeah, why not? Salty Sacks and James S goes over to BBN West and hangs out in the smoking section. I don't know why his feet do that. I don't know why he does that. Shout out to James S though. He could probably tell you. With all that being said, I don't know why his feet does that. His feet just does that. I know you still have those giveaways. I'm not good at understanding how to do the giveaways. That's the problem. We need to figure out how to do the giveaways without just, we could just give them away. I could just name people. We can also just do that. We could just name people. Be like, those people, them. Hold on. I'm sorry about this. Salute the Black Cuddy. Salute to the Black Spades. What am I talking about? I just want to bring that up because I saw somebody on YouTube talking about that. Like, I saw somebody on IG mention it, and I'm like, it's like, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're really going to be impartial and you really want to talk about something and know exactly what you're talking about, then you will know that by taking pills like that, you can't fuck up your heart. And you can't really... You can fuck up your heart, like for real, for real. Like that's a real thing. And I saw the person on IG talking about it. And I don't got no beef with the person or nothing like that, but I saw the person on IG talking about it, and I don't think that they were and I think they just might not have known that there are quite a few people that have actually died from those pills. For everybody that don't know, there's people that's dead from taking those pills and taking them in the wrong dosages and taking them basically for the wrong reasons and not knowing what they're doing. Hold on, I gotta look at something. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Somebody's showing me something. Sorry about that. I was actually in the middle of doing like 3 things while we that whole entire time I was in the middle of doing something. that whole entire that whole entire time that we was having that conversation, I was in the middle of doing something and paying attention to stuff and doing stuff because the whole entire time. So I need y'all to pay pardon me, bear with me. I got a couple of things to call out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry about this. Sorry about that. Now y'all got my full attention. That was only about 30% of my attention y'all had through that whole entire conversation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Y'all got my full attention now. First of all, shout out to DZ with the $5.10 drop. DZ says nickel and dime. Oh, one thing at a time. So DZ pulls up into the saloon. He comes in. He's throwing change all over the place. He's like, "You rat bastards!" He's pointing at the haters across the street. He says, "What's up with the haters?" Salty Sack is sitting in the freaking smoking section with a whole plaque like this because he sat down, so the plaque, he's holding it like this. Matter of fact, he's holding the plaque like this. Salty Sack is sitting in the smoking section holding the plaque like this. Don't worry, we got a whole sign over here for them rat bastards. DZ, he's upset, he's angry. He says, "God dang it!" He slams his hand on the bar. He slams his hand on the bar. Boom! All of the drinks that's sitting on the bar from everybody that's sitting on the bar go like this. Bang! It lands back down, but all of the actual liquid stays in the cups. DZ gets his coffee. He's pissed off. He walks over to the BBN West, the smoking section. He says, "I'm angry." Then you hear James S.'s voice say, "My brother, why don't you hit this?" And you see a hand come outside of the smoke and hand DZ a blunt. DZ says, "Thank you, my brother, because I'm angry. I'm so angry at these peoples." Shout out to DZ with the $5.10 drop and the idea that he just gave, that we have now. It's like, the haters. Somebody did that for me this morning, and it really lifted my day up. I'm not gonna lie. So we was in the meeting this morning. We was having a conversation, and somebody did that, did the haters call, and it just really lifted my day up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's get to what do y'all want to discuss now? We just discussed the whole pill thing. So when you see people and they trying to make fun and act like that's not a thing, there's actually quite a few people who lost their life. And this is facts. There are actually quite a few people that actually lost their life from taking too many of those pills, and their heart just couldn't take it. So I'm not on that type of time. Shout out to the people that feel like that's something to joke around about. I don't think that there's anything to joke around about. I'm not saying that that's what happened, though. Maybe it was drugs. What the fuck do I know? But I'm just saying that's a thing. That's literally a thing. And I know that that's a thing because I was dating somebody that was misusing those types of pills. They wasn't a pill head or nothing like that. It's not like, I was like, stop taking the pills. And they was like, "My pills, precious." It's not like they was doing that and shit. That's not pills, by the way. Those is toothpicks. It's not like they was doing that. I just was like, "Yo, you need to stop taking those pills." They was like, "Word?" I said, "Yeah, this is the reason." Read the back. You read this? Oh, shit. I said, "Yeah, unless you're going to go work out and, taking those, you can't take those pills irresponsibly." You feel me? So, shout out to that shit. Haters. What up, Wavy D? How you doing? Check PayPal and LGDM. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta do two things now. Why are you making this more difficult than it gotta be? Okay, I gotta do two things. Somebody wants to send their own jump off. Let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. Is this the right one? Okay. Okay, hold on. So that was for the $5 drop. That was for a $5 drop from Big Star. She says, she said that this morning. That kind of actually lifted my day up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought that was dope. Hold on. I'm actually doing another thing now because I've just been inspired to do a thing that I was supposed to do a long time ago and never got actually around to it. So I'm like, boom, check this out. I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna workshop this bitch. That's what the sign says, by the way. I'm gonna put this away. We're gonna workshop that shit later. That's what it says. What up, Young Snow? He says, morning, big bro. Have a good one. Yeah, everybody have a good one. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody. Positive thoughts. Do I think Casanova's going to get bail? They are not going to give Casanova bail. They're not going to give Casanova bail for multiple different reasons. Guess the first reason. I'm going to give you a one try to guess the first reason why they're not going to give Casanova bail, Young Snow. I'm going to give you one try. Young Snow. Could we... Why do anybody... They're not going to give Casanova bail. They're absolutely not going to give him bail. That's a no. He's not going to get bail. Does anybody know why he's not going to get bail? I don't think anybody's going to be able to actually answer this in its totality. I just want to see who could answer around the somewhere around in the area. No, not even because of the murder of the 16-year-old kid, but maybe that also. But I don't think so because he's not on that. No, not even because he's a flight risk, which he is. I'll give you a second more if anybody else got any answers. That's actually a great answer. All of these answers are good answers, by the way. Witness endangerment, I don't think that's it either. But all of these answers are good answers. Prince to Amir, wait, I'm going to read all the answers over. Wavy D says the murder of a 16-year-old kid. Young Snow says because he a flight risk. Vic says murder investigation. So we got 2 murder investigations. Flight risk, we got 1 flight risk, 2 murder investigations. Prince to Amir said to keep him contained with little communication to break him and keep the RICO strong. That's the best answer, and that's the closest answer to what I'm gonna tell you so far, just so we could be clear. Rule Jones, Tiandre Willis says witness endangerment. That's a possibility, but he's the main witness. You do know this, right? Rule Jones. So you might be actually right. Listen to what I got to say. Rule don't nobody see them dots. Jones says because he's one of the head of the RICO. Might be also. That's not a bad answer. None of these answers are bad. Vic says all of the above. Quite possibly. Young Snow said because he's black. that might really be the reason. I don't know. Wavy D said because he's the big 8. No. What's the majority of the evidence that they have against him? What's the majority of the evidence that they have against them? And when I say against them, I mean the whole RICO. What's the majority of the RICO based off of? Y'all remember? So I just put you on a game. The majority of the RICO is based off of the evidence that they acquired from him. The majority of the RICO is based off of his DMs and his social media account. His specifically. They can't give him bond or bail or nothing. The majority of the case is based around him. It's based around him. If they give him anything, if they give him anything, that's basically making the government's case weaker. Period. Now, that's what I'm saying. All of those things you're saying is basically on point. But if they give him anything, if they allow him out at all, yeah, that's why I'm saying the closest one to what I was gonna get ready to say is what Prince to Amir says. Keep them contained with a little communication and break them. That's a fact. Keep the RICO strong. If they let him out, if they give him bond, bail, anything, they can't give him $10 million bail or bond right now. Because any letting him out at all is showing weakness. They can't give him nothing. The government know that. The judges know that. They not letting him. If he come up there and talk about $1 billion, they gonna be like, "We'll think about it. we'll consider $1 billion. We'll consider it." Because other than that, he's not going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. They got him. He's gonna be chilling. He's gonna be chilling. He's gonna be chilling until after if he's found guilty, he's gonna be chilling until either he's found innocent or he served that time that they're gonna probably give him if he's found guilty. And I don't think that he's a flight risk. And I also don't think they think he's a flight risk. Just so we could be clear. They might say that. But I don't believe that they think he's a flight risk. Just so we could be clear. I don't think that has anything to do with nothing. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. Liberty Hazelton pulls up into the saloon. He's like, yeah, baby. He's doing dancing. He's moonwalking. He's moonwalking. Liberty Hazelton is moonwalking. He's having all, he's like, oh man, it's Liberty Hazelton up in the house. Y'all, you rat bastards. He's moonwalking back and forth. Whoa, Liberty Hazelton. He walks up to the bar. He says, hey, bartender. I don't want a regular coffee. I want a Liberty Hazelton drink. The bartender said, you been pre-gaming? He says, I've been pre-gaming. The bartender comes out with a mug. The mug is about this tall. He pours that much brandy in the mug. And he pours that much coffee. And he says, here, Mr. Liberty Hazelton. This is what we call a Liberty Hazelton. It's when you have about that much, just so you can see where my hands are, is when you have about that much brandy in the mug. The mug's about this round. It's when you have about that much brandy in the mug. And when you have about that much coffee, that's a Liberty Hazelton. Liberty Hazelton goes over to BBN West, the smoking section. He sits down. They start rolling up blunts. James S. says, hey. Liberty Hazelton turns to the side. James S. hands Liberty Hazelton a rolled up blunt already. He says, hey, here you go, my brother. Liberty Hazelton smoking on the marijuanas. BBN West. Freaking yeah, they can't let that guy out at all. What are you talking about? They can't let him out at all. Because once they let him out, one, that weakens their case. He is their case. You see, if somebody else was okay, so the government don't let you out when they have evidence that you are that all of the evidence that they have damn near has came from him. Okay, I don't know all the evidence that they have, so let me retract that. I'm going to retract that statement. A large percentage of the monies that they have, monies, a drop just came through. A large percentage of the intel, of the information, of the evidence that they have comes from his phone, comes from him directly. A lot of the situations in which they're actually charging them with, he linked the fucking pieces. At least that's the way that the information has been disseminated so far. His DMs linked together a lot of the people who committed the crimes. They can't let him go. They can't. First of all, they have to be scared that somebody gonna try to kill him. You heard that right. That's one. Two, it's gonna hurt their case. So hold on. So you have all this evidence against my client. My client is allegedly a ringleader. My client is allegedly the ringleader and he got bail. My client is allegedly, basically, his DMs is the star witness and you gave him bail? That don't add up. The only thing that can get him bail or bond is political power. I don't think he has political power. If he had political power, he'd be out already. Shout out to Wavy D with the $10 drop. He said, smoking section, please. Wavy D comes into the saloon walking like this. Wavy D comes into the saloon walking like this. Hey, y'all, how's everybody doing? They like, yo, why they call that guy Wavy? He comes in the saloon. Wavy D comes into the saloon walking like this. They're like, yo, why they call that guy Wavy? He walking like this. He's like, hey, y'all, how's everybody doing? Hey, y'all, how's everybody doing? For some strange reason, he's standing in the middle of the saloon waving at everybody like this. How's everybody doing? Hey, y'all, Wavy D up in here. Wavy D walks over to the bartender. The bartender says, hey, what you gonna have today, Wavy? He's like, hey, I'm having whatever you having, man. Hey, Wavy, man, are you serious about this? He says, yeah, man. Bartender says, you know what, Wavy? You got a lot of energy today. He said, over there, BBN West, why don't you go chill in the smoking section? Wavy D says, yeah, baby. Wavy D, I'm in the house. Why he get the noodle Wavy D goes over to the smoking section. He's like, hey, y'all, how's everybody doing? Wavy D goes over to the smoking section. James S. All you see is smoke, and the hand come out of the smoke, passing Wavy D a blunt. And then you see Wavy D grabbing the blunt. Hey, man! James S is going like this, trying to handle the blunt. And then all people was like, yo, man, can you put your hand still, man? Take the goddamn it. Shout out to Wavy D. Shout out to Wavy D. Pull it up to the smoking section. Shout out to Wavy D. James S is trying to handle the blood. He can't hand it to him. He's trying to give him the blood. James S is like, yo, man, stop moving. What are you doing? Goddamn Wavy D like, yeah, man. James S is like, come on, man, take the blood. Shout out to Wavy D. Smoking section. It's like, oh man, yo. James S is like, I ain't got time for this, homie. Don't nobody got time for this. Like, look, man, ain't nobody got time for this. Look at James S. James S is just done. It's like, yo, look, man. It's like, fucking DZ and Liberty Hazelton is trying to hold his arm. They're like, yo, man, his arm is still moving. Like, yeah, man. DZ and Liberty Hazelton is trying to hold his arm and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Just take the blood. He said he knocked it on the floor. What are you doing? Like, God damn it, Wavy D. He's like, I'm liquid, man. I'm liquid. What up, classic dreadhead? It's like, I'm liquid, man. You gotta be like water. Ah, dang it, Wavy. Not this damn early. Not this damn early. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I had to do a thing. But yeah. I'm trying to laugh at this stupid shit. But yeah, basically they can't let him out. You feel me? First of all, they got a legitimate concern that somebody might try to kill him. That's a legitimate concern. I know he the big homie and all that. Don't get it confused. But that's a legitimate concern. Yeah, why you put that on Wavy D, man? Wavy like, yo, why you made me have to fumble the blunt, man? Why? Yo, but that's a legitimate concern. Like, I don't think anybody is gonna do anything to Casanova. Don't get this confused. But that's a legitimate concern that the government might have, because the government know way more than we know. The government trying to break them. Realistically, just so we can perfectly be 100% transparent, if he gets bail, there's gonna be people that's gonna think he snitched. If he gets bail, there will be people that think he snitched, whether he did or not. If he gets bail, there's gonna be YouTube content creators making videos saying he snitched, and they not gonna know shit. They just gonna say, "Yo, Casanova had to snitch, man. There's no way they gave him bail," because they shouldn't give him bail. He doesn't have the political connections. Y'all do understand that, right? When these mobsters and shit like that be getting bail and back in the day or whatever the case is, that was because they had political connections up the wazoo. He don't got political connections like that. Much respect to him. Yeah, he can get bail. They can what? Crazy? He get bail. You know how many people is gonna immediately say he snitched? I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna say. How he get bail and Tekashi didn't, and Tekashi told everything. That's what they're gonna say. Tekashi didn't even get bail. This nigga must be talking. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. And then they all gonna play that interview where he said, "Yo, if you a millionaire, you gonna snitch." Y'all remember that interview, right? Right? Y'all do understand the reason why they did not give Tekashi bail, right? They didn't give him bail to keep him safe. So no, he's not getting bail. Don't even think about it. Consider something else. They not giving him bail now. They not giving him bail then. He ain't getting bail. And just so we could be clear, I don't think they should give him bail. Because if they do give him bail, the first thing you're going to hear is he a snitch. And he probably ain't even snitching. He already fucked up. At this point, he just probably, like, I think he a solid dude. So at this point, he just going to be living with it. I fucked up. I ain't snitched, but I fucked up. And this is coming from somebody that knows what snitching is. This isn't coming from them idiots that just, they know that if you say the word snitch, it's a trend. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's people that know that if they say snitch, if they talk about snitch, they're gonna trend. So they always trying to find somebody that they could accuse of snitching when ain't nobody snitched. You understand what I'm saying? Just so we can be clear. 100% transparent. Who joined the BBN website, by the way? Have y'all joined my newsletter yet? Join the BBN website newsletter. Who's joined the BBN website newsletter? Go join the BBN website newsletter. I'm going to show y'all what that looks like real quick while we in this little BSS intermission. I'm going to do a real quick intermission and get back to what we're talking about. I think I pressed the wrong button. No, I did not. Shout out to that. Hold on. Let me show you something. Join the BBN website. When you go to the BBN page, you're going to see this right here. You're going to put your email into that. You're going to press subscribe. Join the BBN website. Every time we drop an article, you will get alerted. Join the BBN website. Help the BBN community grow. Send other people to join the BBN website. Y'all subscribe to all of them other jump offs. Why not subscribe here? BBN website. Subscribe. if they give him bond, that's all you gonna hear is that he talking. What up, Malik Geechee? I didn't start anything. I didn't say you dropped anything, homie. That's this guy said that shit. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay. Come on, man. Go there. Let's get our views up to, let's get our clicks up over there up to about a couple hundred a day. Come on. Go over there and subscribe to that to that newsletter. But yo, check this out. That's one of the things I want to say real quick. But yeah, I don't think, just so we could be clear, I want to be 100% transparent. Yeah, I don't think they can't let him out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, one, that diminishes their case. That's one. That diminishes their case. And two, besides that diminishing their case, you want to know what else that does? That makes him look like a snitch. That puts his life in jeopardy. They want him to go to jail. They don't want him dead. They already got their rapper that helped them snitch. Now they got their rapper that didn't help them, and they're gonna hit him with all of the fucking bags. If he don't snitch, they're gonna give that nigga 1,000,000 years. He ain't coming home. I'm telling you. Right now, you are hearing it. They're gonna do him like they did was it the Wave God? What's this dude name? Max B. They're gonna do him like they did Max B. That way you think they had to commute Max B's term. They hit Max B with all those, they hit Max B with his bags like retarded. That didn't even make sense. I don't even think Max B was guilty, right? Like, I'm not trying to laugh at that shit, but I'm just trying to say you how they give it up. Max B didn't help them. He didn't snitch. He didn't help them get the people who actually did. So they said, all right, you don't want to talk, not a problem. You could go to jail for the rest of your life. He's lucky that shit got commuted. He's lucky. That shit got commuted. They're gonna hit this dude with all of his bags. They're not playing with these rappers, yo. Just like Little TJ. They're not playing with these rappers. Little TJ's a whole idiot. This is the best advice I could give any rapper at all. When you come in contact with the police, you treat them respectfully. You treat them like they're respectfully. You don't gotta like them. You don't gotta kiss nobody's ass. But you treat them respectfully. Alright, this is business. We ain't laughing, we ain't hee-hawing. But this is business. What you need me to do, officer? Nah, officer. I'm not doing that because that goes against my rights. The bung, 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 bung. I need to call my attorney. He's going to handle this. You don't stand there and laugh and make fun of them. Now, Little TJ is a rap for him. What Little TJ going to do? Who think Little TJ going to have to snitch? You think Little TJ going to have to snitch? You're like, nah, Little TJ not going to have to snitch. For everybody that don't know what I'm talking about, I'll go over it. Little TJ had a video shoot where they allegedly had guns. And they was in the middle of the street brandishing weapons, allegedly. The police was called. The police was told that they were brandishing weapons. Salute to Russell Riga. Boom. Shout out to Macon, Missouri. When the police get there, the police is kind of overstepping their boundaries, but I'm going to explain something to you. When the police show up and there's a whole bunch of young people there acting weirdos, they're almost always going to overstep their boundaries. One, they're going to assume you don't know your rights. And two, the call might be a good call. This might really be a situation where some freaking Karen got it right. So what happens is, hold on, Juice. Now I'm gonna speak on that. Give me 1 second. I'm speaking on your comment. Give me 1 second. So what happened is when the police show up, him and his crew is laughing at the police, extremely disrespectful. Pull out their phone, filming themselves, laughing at the police, extremely disrespectful. So you know what the police do? Not a problem. You think you're gonna be riding around New York City? Not just doing what you're doing, because we understand what you're doing. That's not a problem. But y'all got to have guns on y'all all the time. You're not just a gang member. You don't just roll with gang members, but you have gang members with you, and you have to have a shooter with you. I think these cops don't know that every rapper has to have a shooter with them just in case they get rolled on by the ops. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit on you. Wait for you to give us an opportunity to come talk to you. Then we're going to pull up on you. And when we pull up on you, 9 times out of 10, you dudes is going to smell like weed. Once y'all smell like weed, especially if you're in a vehicle, now we can search the vehicle. There's nothing you can do about it. So what did they do? They sat on them. There's no telling how long they've been following them around. And before anybody say that's illegal, no, it's not. There was a call made. The call opened the investigation. They believe that there's a reason for there to be an investigation because of the way that the freaking people were acting when they arrived. Well, they were extremely unhelpful. They were belligerent. They didn't seem like if they really didn't want us to check that vehicle. Did y'all check the vehicle? We couldn't. We tried, but they really didn't want us to check the. Okay, not a problem. We're gonna have an unmarked unit on these guys, and what's gonna happen is, as soon as we see them fuck up in traffic, we're just gonna pull them over. Okay. So what little TJ and his people do? Switch lanes without throwing on the blinker. Where the cops at? Whoop whoop. They roll up on the vehicle, smell marijuana. They don't even gotta smell marijuana. They could just say they smell marijuana. These are rappers. Check the vehicle, found guns, found drugs. Nobody is claiming them. Now, my advice to all rappers is, when the police roll down on you, you have to be professional. On some real shit. I don't care how much you hate the police. I don't care how much you love the police. I don't care how much you think that them dudes ain't important. You treat them with the appropriate professional manner. That's what you do. You treat them professionally. Because at the end of the day, they don't got to like you. But if they realize that you're treating them with the respect that they deserve, maybe they don't put nobody on you. Because you don't want that. You don't want them putting somebody sitting on you. You don't want them having somebody sitting outside the studio every day, watching what you're doing. When Tekashi 6ix9ine was in the car, and he said, yo, every time I come back to New York City, they always stop us. But I'm pretty sure Tekashi and them was smart enough not to drive around smelling like weed. I'm going to tell you something. I learned this a while back. But you don't smoke weed in your area where you have all of your stuff at. You don't smoke in the area where you keep all of your stuff at. You don't want to smoke nothing. Not even cigarettes. You want to know why? Because everything is going to smell like that shit. So now everywhere you go, whether you've been smoking or not, you're going to smell like weed. So when them cops walk up to that car, they might not even have been smoking in the fucking car. It was just on their clothes. So now the inside of the car smelled like weed. Putting you on the game. The police literally can stop almost everyone when they pull you over. Because almost everybody smokes like weed that smokes weed. Because a lot of y'all smoke weed in the room where you keep all your clothes at. A lot of y'all sit up in the studio smoking weed all night. You smell like weed. Then you get in the car, you drive home. You ain't even been smoking. Now your car smell like weed. Now they stop you, pull you over. Now they check you. Yeah, James S. So that's how they got the young boy. And in reality, the reason why they got the young boy was because he was disrespecting them. He asked for it. Now, to the comment that Juice Now says when he says, if little TJ snitch, we won't hear about it because he has to snitch on someone not related to the case. Check this out. None of them is going to be able to get from under that charge. 4 guns and drugs. This is New York City. Those is gun charges. Somebody got to go down. But you see, DZ, if you don't got beef with the police and they smell a little bit of weed, they might just let you go. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you don't disrespect them. That's why you don't go on live disrespecting them. Because then now when they pull you over, you might smell like a little bit of weed. There's not a vendetta against you. You understand what I'm saying? They had a vendetta against this dude. Anything. They was gonna pull him over. They was gonna pull him over for anything. They was gonna take them in. They was gonna search that car for anything because it was important to them to search that car. Get it? They asked for that. That boy asked for that. They asked for that. Just so we could be clear. And I've had police roll up on me before and I smell like weed and they just left me alone. Because they don't have to fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make. They don't have to fuck with you. They can just let you go. They don't have to stop you. They don't have to fuck with you. The TJ's an idiot. Plain and simple. No other. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. The people that he's rolling with ain't thinking. Tiandre Willis Sr. said a straight face and straight answers are police repellent. That's a fact. I don't know. I have Jay-Z in the thing by accident. I'm not supposed to. That's a fact. Straight face, straight answers. I'm from New York City. I lived through that stop and frisk shit. A lot of y'all don't understand how stop and frisk. You could just be walking on the block doing anything and a police officer could just look at you and decide that they're going to stop you and frisk you. A lot of y'all don't know about that. A lot of y'all don't know about that. You could just be minding your business, doing nothing. The police could roll right up on you. Hey, you right there. What happened? What happened, officer? You right there. Hold on. Stop. You don't go nowhere. A lot of y'all don't know about that. A lot of y'all, the police see you and they think you doing something. They got to just wait until you do something suspicious. I grew up in New York City in the time where they didn't need to have a reason. They could just stop you. I don't know no better way to explain that to you. Nowadays, if the police, and we ain't have no cameras, no camera phones. Everybody wasn't running around with a big ass video recorder like this. Yo, they go to police and shit. That wasn't happening. I got stopped numerous times. Sometimes I was dirty as shit and they just didn't let me go. DZ said, y'all, they call them jump out boys in Oakland. Sometimes I was dirty as shit. They just let me go. I remember one time, this is a fact. I used to, I gotta turn the, oh man, I just seen the thing. Let me turn this. Let me turn it, make it cooler in here. It's kind of warm. I remember one time, just so we could be 100% transparent. I remember one time, I ain't gonna lie, it was the middle of the night. They probably should have stopped and frisked me. But there was a shooting that had happened in the neighborhood also, just so we could be extremely all the way transparent. But I used to carry this hatchet on me. Right? So the hatchet was maybe about this long. Both of these things together. That's about how long the hatchet was. Right? On the top of the hatchet, like it was like this long, right? That's how long the hatchet was. On the top of the hatchet on this side, it had like an axe. On this side, it had like a hammer thing. And on the top, it had like a crowbar. Right? So I used to tuck the hatchet in my pants. I'm gonna show you what I used to do. Keep it a stack. I used to tuck the hatchet in my pants like this. So the hatchet is in my pants like this, and the blade will be hanging over the top of my belt like this. And so that's how I went everywhere. Boom. Boom. That's how I went everywhere. So that's another reason why I used to be on go. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it was two people, I might be able to. If it was 3 people, I might be able to take you. If it was 2 people, I could take you. If it was 3 people, I might be able to take you. I don't know. Because once we start scrapping, when I pull the hatchet out, one of y'all running. So I really only got to fight 2. Every once in a while when you pull the hatchet out, you know, everybody don't want to, everybody, you still got to fight all 3 for a minute until the first person get hit and then everybody changes their mind. But the point in which I'm trying to make is I had to be on go because I'm by myself. I have a big team. I had a team. Don't get it confused. But I don't need people to go places. I'm me. I go wherever I want to go. You feel me? Like that's the type of time I'm on. If I want to go somewhere, I'm going to go. I'm not waiting for nobody else. Because whenever you wait for some other people, you lose opportunity. So I go. You feel me? I don't wait for nobody. So hold on. Check this out. So I go. It's like, I don't know. It was like the middle of the night. I don't know what it was, but I went to smoke. I think I was going through something with a chick or something. And it was like the middle of the night. I had to be about 17 years old, maybe. I don't know. About 17. Probably a little bit younger. Probably about 16. And so it's the middle of the night. So I get up. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I know the spot that's still open. Sell weed all night. So I go over to the spot. But when I walk over there, ain't nobody there. It's like a outside spot where the dude just be in the lobby of the building. So ain't nobody there. So I'm like, what the fuck? I get here late? Like, this is a drug dealer. What the? He's not going home. I was like, all right, whatever. So I get ready to go walk to another spot. And when I go get ready to walk to another spot, I don't want to say where I was because I don't want to blow these people up even though I know they're not there no more. When I get ready to go walk to another spot, the D's roll up on me. Jump out the whip. You right there. Don't go nowhere. I turn around. They up on me before I know it. Bang. He start patting me down. I'm as cool as a cucumber. I can't even explain it to you. I'm as cool as a motherfucking cucumber. And I can't even say that word right now. Cucumber. I'm just cool. He pat me down. Don't find nothing. Dip. They jump back in the whip. They was looking for a gun. Because apparently, and it really, he wasn't even lying. Like, I woke up the next day to find out there really was a shooting in the area where I lived at also at that time. Like, there's shootings over there all of the time. They call the block Vietnam, just so you know. They call the block Vietnam. They're shooting over there all the time. So, so when he rolled up on me and told me that there was a shooting, I had no reason to not believe him. I believed him off the rip. But they was looking for a gun. If they would have just been patting me down to be patting me down, I might have been fucked. But they was looking for a gun, and I wasn't carrying a gun, so they just didn't find it. And they could jump back in the whip and they bounce. Boom. But I, like this, kept my mouth shut. Didn't say nothing. Okay, officer. Boom. Like that. Okay, officer, pat me down. Jump back in the whip, got the fuck up out of there, because they was really after somebody. I was just in the wrong place in the wrong time, man. And that shit I had on me, if they catch me, I think that's like 5 years off the rip. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was dangerous. Also, just so y'all know, you might have something on you, but if they jump out to come get you and you start acting aggressive and all of that, they check harder. You understand what I'm saying? But since they jumped out on me and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? They just, oh, this ain't the guy. They just, like, you know, for anybody that was watching, that's what I think that was for. For anybody that was watching, just check me real quick, jump back in the whip and got out of there. Yeah, I did. I did throw that big ass garbage at them niggas. That shit was dope. Yo, my peoples was like, I roared like a lion when I threw that shit. Yeah, rat bastards. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you that story real quick since we on stories. We about to get up out of here. I'm gonna tell that story real quick since we on stories. So, I'm probably like just got out of high school. I'm probably 2 years out of high school, right? I'm about 18 years old. I'm about 2 years out of high school, probably 19. I don't know. So I'm at my homie's crib that lived down the hall from me in Concord, in Executive Towers, 1020, 165th in the Grand Concourse. So I'm at my homie's crib that lived down the hall from me, and so niggas is like, yo, we about to smoke. We need more cigars, or we needed more weed, more one or the other. So we go to the store, me and two of my other homies go to the store, because the crib is kind of packed, and the way we are, like, we go outside anyway. Like, we the type of dudes that, I'm not gonna lie, I have a bad habit of, you send me to the store for 5 minutes, but by the time I get to the store and get back, it's probably about an hour past. Prince Suamir says you can't even drive a piece of shit to throw the NYPD off. No. So when we go to the store, I go to the store to go cop some White Owls. So when I go to the store, because I smoked White Owls at that time. So when I go to the store to cop the White Owls, I give the guy $10. He gives me back change like I gave him $5. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, nah, homie. Like, I want my money. Like, I gave you $10. So he arguing with me. I turn around. I see some dude come back from he had a baseball bat. Like, two dudes is like coming down the aisles in the bodega. So I said, all right, not a problem. You're not gonna lock me in this store, and then we gonna be like, you're not gonna do that. That's not happening. So I walk out the store, and when I walk out the store, they tried to close the door, and I'm holding the door like, give me my money, you rat bastards. So it's 3 guys inside of the store trying to hold the door, so I can't. Trying to close the door. And I'm on the outside of the door, and I'm pushing the door, trying to stop them from closing the door, yelling at them niggas that they better give me my money on some real shit, right? White House burn slow as shit. So I'm yelling at them rat bastards to give me my money. So the dudes eventually open up the door, and the guy run out the door with the bat in his hand like this and tries to come at me. When they throw at the door, I dip on them. And so when I dip and I'm backing away, I don't even have my back turned. I'm dipping on them backwards like this, boom, boom, like, you know, like a defensive back. You know, like a defensive back when you play football. I used to play football, so you know, like so I could run backwards really, really fast. So I'm dipping on them like this, running backwards. There's a garbage can. It's on this side of me. I'm not gonna lift this up because the drawers is gonna fall all out and it's gonna go crazy. So there's a garbage can on that side of me, and I'm dipping and I'm running backwards. You know those metal garbage cans that look like the metal garbage cans that look like a basketball net? It looks like it's weaving. It looks like it's a net. You understand what I'm saying? So it's got like all the holes in it. I think they do that so that, you know, water don't fill up in the garbage can. So they just put a bag in it, or whatever the case is. You know what kind of garbage can I'm talking about? It looks like a net. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture real quick. Okay, like this one, but the ones that are orange. Like this one, but it was like orange, and it's old. This is the 90s. Don't forget, this is the 90s, so this is the old ones. That shit was full all the way up. That shit was retarded. That shit was full all the way up with garbage, all the way up. So I'm backtracking like this, and the dude is running at me with the baseball bat, and I picked the garbage can up and go, ah! And I threw that shit at that nigga. I hit that nigga dead in his head, like boom. All of them niggas fell down and shit. That shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit was lit. So we get back to the crib, and the 2 niggas I'm with, Tori and Chris, they busy telling the story to everybody else, like, yo, this nigga Psycho Bob is crazy. Yo, because they don't know what happened. They were outside the store across the street talking. They don't know what happened. All they know is they talking like this. And they turn around, and I run out, pick up a garbage can, and I hit 3 niggas with that shit. Bong! And then I turn around, and I'm like, get out of here. Let's get out of here. They don't know what happened. They don't know if I robbed the joint. They don't know what the fuck happened. Oh, man. They don't know what happened. Or they don't know if I robbed the joint. They don't know what happened. I want to show y'all the image of this shit so bad. They don't know what happened. All they know is they was outside talking to one another about, I don't even know what the fuck they was talking about because I wasn't over there. And I came running out of the store. Like this, but it was orange. At least I think it was orange. It was orange as far as my memory could recall. But that's the kind of garbage can it was. It was funny as shit. It was like, what happened? We running down the block because I'm dipping. After that, I dip. I ain't gonna wait. Did I wait? I hit them with the garbage can, bang, and then I ran like a little ways off. I think one of the niggas like chased us a little ways, like, yeah, get out of here, kids. Like whatever the fuck. But I dipped. I hit that nigga dead with that shit. I was like, ah, just all of my strength. I threw that shit far, like. You don't understand. I threw that shit far. I threw that shit like 10, 15 feet. I threw that shit far. About 10 feet. I threw that shit. It was trapped about 10 feet in the air. I threw that shit far. Yo, remember we had dude on the show the other day? Shout out to Rob. We had dude on the show the other day. He was like, yo, he's strong. He was like, yo, Jack is strong. I'm trying to tell you. That's why he was like, nah, them dudes don't really want to fight. Why you think he was saying that? He was like, yo, them dudes really don't want to fight, man. Why you think he was saying that? Ask somebody that know me, do they think I could throw that shit? I'm telling you, they're going to be like, yeah, you can throw that shit. And that shit was forward. So then we get back to the spot. We get back to the spot where everybody's smoking, playing video games, listening to music. We got some chicks there. So we get back to the spot, and them niggas is telling the story. They like, yo, we don't know what happened. Because I didn't tell nobody what happened. I just came in the house. I just came in the house and shit and started, like, just hanging out. Like, everything was fine. Like, because shit like that happens to me all the time. So I didn't really think nothing of it, to be honest with you. Just to be honest with you, to keep it 100% transparent. Shit like that happened to me all the time, so I didn't think nothing of it. It's just that usually I'm by myself. Real talk. So usually I'm just by myself. So shit like that happened all the time. So them dudes went inside and they was busy telling everybody the story. Like, yo, this shit is bananas. We was just standing outside. The nigga Bob come outside. He pick up the garbage can and he hit the people in the store with the garbage can. He threw that shit dumb fall. It was like, yo, that nigga sound like he roared like a lion, yo. I was just all of my strength, like, ah, and I threw that shit dumb fall. I'm proud of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That should be an Olympic event. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go and shit. Hope everybody enjoyed yourselves today. Let's call out the drops. that shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one of my favorite like young memories of me doing some shit that had nothing to do with sports or nothing. Yeah, yo. But see, this is the thing, right? I'm just gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I've always been popular. Like, I've always been popular. I've always been an individual that people like hanging out with. Like, this isn't, you know how people be like, yo, you like one of them dudes, and they don't say this to me. You like one of them dudes that was like popular in high school and shit. Nah, I've always been popular. like probably not like in elementary school and stuff like that, because I was super quiet and I never talked and didn't nobody really ever get an opportunity to see my personality. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like super quiet. I was super quiet, super to myself. Like elementary school, junior high school, kinda also. You understand? In junior high school, I started coming up a little bit more. But when I actually started high school, I went to a high school where I didn't know nobody. So when I went somewhere where I didn't know nobody. So I'm not even gonna say reinvented myself, but I just felt more comfortable being who I was. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just felt more comfortable being me. I didn't feel like restrained. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know a better way to say that. So I've always been popular, even before I went to high school, because in my neighborhood, I was popular. Before I was popular in high school. So when I hear people say stuff like, yo, other individuals just trying to hang on to their high school popularity, I didn't go to high school with the people from my neighborhood. I'm not gonna call no names, but you know how many people transferred from the schools that they went to come to go to school in the school I went to? How many of y'all niggas could say that? How many of y'all niggas could say that your niggas, the people you grew up with, that went to a different fucking school than you started transferring to your school. This is facts. Niggas from my neighborhood started transferring to the school I went to. I was popular for real, for real. And then when they transferred to the school I went to, like, I'm like, it's hard for me to say it, but I was popular for real. I had niggas that was on the one particular person played football in the high school that he went to. And he transferred to my school to come play football for us. This is real talk. This is real talk. This is not, I'm not capping. And I'm not, and no, the person wasn't on my Johnson or sweating me or nothing like that. It's just that we was cool. And I was popular. And I'm honest. So when I told people, yo, nah, my school is lit, they was like, word? I was like, yeah, my school is lit. And then you come to my school and you don't, people don't even know you know me. But then when you tell people that you know me, they're like, yo, word, you know him? Because I was popular. Get it? Anyway, I've always been popular. I'm not used to having haters. This whole hater generation shit is bullshit. I'm not used to having haters. I'm just going to keep it a whole stack with you. I'm used to having haters, but I'm not used to haters feeling so empowered. I'm not used to haters being able to be so empowered. I'm used to haters being quiet because they got to hate me to my face and I'm ready to fight. That's what I'm used to. Haters just being shut. Because I'm a pop. And if it's not a situation where I'm gonna pop off on you, I'm gonna embarrass you with words. So you don't even really want to smoke. You want to keep talking behind my back somewhere. Just keep it in the stack. That's why most of the people that you speak to that say that they know me from places, they only have positive things to say about me. Well, nobody really got nothing negative to say about me except for people that don't know me. Tell me one person that knows me that has anything that... There's not one person that knows me that came on any program anywhere and said something negative about me. Not one. There's people that lie and say that they know me and have just spread lies. I can't do nothing about that. But there's nobody that knows me. No one that knows me that has came on any social media or anywhere else and spoke crazy about me. That's a fact. And don't say the Z dude. I knew that dude 6 months. I knew him 6 months, man. 6, 7 months, maybe. You heard Kendra. Kendra came on here and clarified that. I barely know the dude. I don't know that dude. You gonna go bring up the 2 chicks that one of them I didn't want to bang it and the other one I didn't want to have a relationship with? Who knows me that talks negative about me? Nobody. Nobody. I'm really a good person for real, for real. At least that's what I've been told. For real, for real. I want to tell you about something that happened last night. I go to the store. There's a homeless dude that I've had words with that holds the door for people, right? But since I don't, he's a dope fiend. Just so we can be clear, he's a dope fiend. He got the whole lean, the whole nod. You know how. I'm not even trying to disrespect him. I'm just talking real shit. You know how dope fiends can't even stand up straight? How they always like this? He's one of those guys. For everybody that don't know, dope fiends, they bones and everything gets fucked up. Because one of the things that dope does is it takes all the calcium out of your bones. So that's why if you ever hear somebody calling somebody a dope fiend or something, and that you see that that person's always standing up straight, them niggas is most likely lying. You understand what I'm saying? So don't believe all that shit. Dope fiends can't really stand up straight. You feel me? Because they bones and everything is fucked up. So that's why they always hunched over, and that's why they always walking like this. You understand what I'm saying? That's why dope fiends is always walking like this. Alright? That's why dope fiends is always walking around like this, because they can't really stand up straight. You understand what I'm saying? They might try. You might see them looking like this and shit. But that's why they always walking like this, because they can't stand up straight. This is not me trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just trying to put you on a game. Copy? So that's why the dope fiends is always looking like this. So anyway, that's why I believe he's a dope fiend, just so we can be clear. And as you can see, I stand up straight. Like, what the fuck? Anybody that's ever seen me in person, y'all know I stand up straight. I walk regular. I don't have any bone deficiencies. I don't have calcium being seeped, because that's what dope does. It kind of pulls the calcium out of your bones. It makes your bones like kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it fucks up your muscles. It fucks up your spine. It pulls like, there's this the fluid that's like in your spine. Dope fucks with that too. So that's why you see the dope fiends, and they be like this, and some they be all hunched over, and I can't even do it. You understand what I'm saying? When you got the ones that they can't even stand up straight, where they just like that, that's because it be fucking up their bones, and it fucks up their spine and the fluid that's in your spine. You got fluid in your spine, everybody, that for the people that don't know. So that's why I believe he's a dope fiend. I'm not just saying he's a dope fiend. So there was a situation that happened. Me and him has had words numerous times, because apparently he thinks it's my job to give him change. But even if I had change, I don't have change because I don't carry cash. So that's neither here nor there. We've had this discussion. So basically, the other day when he see me walk in the store, the motherfucker tried to burp in my face. So me and him had words, and I was right there. I was about to lay him out right there, then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like I walked past him and he burped, like right there, like trying to burp in my face. If he didn't have a mask on, I swear to God, it would have been the end of him. I would have put him right through that glass window. I'm not even playing with you. It's a glass door right there. Like, we was about to bust that store. That 7-Eleven would have been busted up. I would have been going. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be in jail. So it would have been on and popping. That nigga just burped in my face. Like, why would you try to do some shit like that? But he had a mask on, so I turned around for all the smoke. And he had a mask on, so I was like, got a mask on. Okay. Alright, I get it. Alright. So I go to the store last night and I see him steal a bag of potato chips. I see the people that runs the store turn around, look the other way. He puts a bag of potato chips in his jump off, in his coat, zips his coat up. I don't say nothing. I'm not. That don't got shit to do with me. I don't say nothing. But that just goes to show. You understand what I'm saying? That's my character. I don't even like the guy. But just because I don't like you, it don't mean I'm going to do something to harm you. The dude's stealing food. What the fuck could I say about that? Nobody comes forward. Nobody that, every single person that knows me, how many people have come on this show who actually know me and have said these niggas is lying? And some of those people I don't even get along with. You understand what I'm saying? So Niggas is just lying. There's nothing I could do about that. There's nothing I could do about people just lying. All I could do is ask for the people who know the truth to go spout the truth. But I also don't want you going to these people's videos where they talking negatively about me, because I don't want you to give them views. Because that's going to encourage them to do it more. So all I can say is, if you see any videos out there speaking positively about me, go in those videos and put positive comments. Don't go to the negative video, because I don't want them to get views talking shit about me. You know how many people probably stopped coming to this channel because they seen those negative videos and believe them? You know how many people probably stopped watching my videos because they see lies about me and believe them? I don't also want them to benefit with getting your view. There's nothing I can do about that. These people are evil. Like, they're just evil. This isn't a they are confused or they don't know situation. This is a they know the truth and they're purposely saying things that are lies. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. We've been in here long, almost 2.5 hours. It's way longer than we should. I'm gonna try to get some videos and stuff out there like that today. I'm gonna start eating small. See, I don't eat big dinners. I found out that I lost a lot of weight. I had lost a lot of weight recently, but I'm about to start hitting that gym downstairs. I'm gonna go down there right now and see exactly what they got. I'm about to start hitting that gym downstairs, probably twice a day. What the fuck is this guy doing? Please get this guy locked up. People just do anything for clout. This shit is retarded. This guy's in the middle of fucking, oh, there you go, bust your ass. That's good for you. This guy is in the middle of, I think that's Walmart or Target, pouring milk on himself like that. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I definitely love y'all. Thank you for pulling up to the show today. Let's call out these drops real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all guys go on your way. Shout out to Vic Star with the $5 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to Salty Sack with the $20 drop. Shout out to DZ with the $5.10 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. And shout out to Wavy D with the $10 drop. And Wavy D wins a plaque from Salty Sack today. So Wavy D, I need you to hit me. If anybody got Wavy D on IG, make sure that he hit me. Wavy D has won a plaque. We giving away. I didn't tell nobody until the end of the show. The biggest drop today was gonna get a plaque. The biggest drop came from Salty Sack, but I can't give it. He can't give himself a plaque. So besides Salty Sack, Wavy D. Salute the Wavy D. Wavy D, hit me on IG. We have a whole prize coming to you. Copy? You did the biggest drop today. You got a whole prize coming to you. So Wavy D, make sure that you hit me on IG. So we can get you into communications with the individual that is going to give you your prize. Excellent. Make sure you hit me on IG so I can get you into communications with your prize. Everybody have a great day. Everybody. Thank you very much, DZ, and thank you for reminding me to tell everybody have a great day. Go out there and be productive. Because remember, when you're helping the person next to you be the best that they could be, in that moment, you're the best that you be. So go out there and be great. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.